Well, here is another one of my videos. I've been using my laser cutter with 3 millimeter plywood and made a few things, uh, something like this, iris. And this one is a fan. It's good either side, by the way. And this one, there's 5 gears, and as you spin, uh, they all spin. And the nicest one is this one. Uh, look at the changes to. Well, maybe I'll bring the camera a little bit up. There we go. And I will put the place where I downloaded these shapes in a description below, so you can download it and print it yourself. Um, he does not include information how to put it together, and I actually didn't know that these there were 3 separate units that are made. And as you can see, uh, these corners, and even in the center, it looks like a plus, right? See, like that. And what it is, it's made out of two U-shaped pieces that are square U, and then they fit together like that. Okay, and you have to uh, you, you start with the center piece, and then I took crazy glue, put a drop of crazy glue here, and then I took a spray, uh, one of these fast, um, it's for a crazy glue basically, and it speeds up the curing. And the other reason why I use that is because if you leave it there long enough, that it will basically seep down into the gear and glues your gear up. So you need to use a thicker crazy glue, and then quickly spray it, and don't spray it too much. Just a little bit is enough. Uh, and then once you have the center in there, then you flip it over. Now you have the piece sticking up. You put your gear there, and then you put this cover, the back of the piece there, and it takes a little tweaking. I used a little needle nose pliers. Let's see, where did I put those? Um, anyway, they're there. I use these little needle nose pliers to guide these two shapes where they go, because they are not 100% perfect. I mean, they're pretty close, but they are not 100% perfect. So, and they also have a little wobble between themselves. So when you guide in, sometimes you have to put one piece in and then put this one from this side, and then use tweezers or fine little needle nose pliers. And then I started doing the corners. So after I got this glued on both sides, so now I had these two pieces together, and the gears between, or whatever the other between pieces are, and then uh, I started putting the corner pieces in first. So I put in this corner piece, and then that corner, that corner, and that corner, and then I slide this gear in, and then put the first half of the C clamp here, and then from the other side I would put the other half of that what looks like a plus or X, and then the next gear, next gear, and next gear, and then I finished up the other corners, And same thing here, by the way. I did the same thing with this one. Okay. It's really, really beautiful. Uh, and so is same thing with this one too. So uh, sometimes these things, this is one maker, and then this I downloaded from a different maker, and he didn't have the dowels printed or cut out of a 3 millimeter plywood. So what I did is I just took a very thin um, dowel, and I actually use a wooden skews. That's the right diameter. And what I would do is I would put this um, one in first without the other parts, and then drop over crazy glue, and then again spray it with this to quickly glue it. So after I had all of these glued on one side, I flipped it over, and then I put the gears, the half gears in. Once I had those, I put the top piece on, and then you don't want to squeeze too far because then you make it too tight, and then this iris doesn't want to work. Okay, and be very careful. By the way, I did it to myself. I took the crazy glue, put a dot in here, and I didn't tilt it back fast enough, and it dropped a crazy glue right here and froze that one piece. So be very careful. Just a little drop it, immediately lift it off so you don't drop a glue onto the parts that would then freeze your, It took me quite a long time to fix it, and I didn't want to redo it, but this piece right here, maybe you can see there's a little shinier. That's where the crazy glue was. But anyway, don't make it too tight. The other thing I did when I put these on this side, I made them longer. Made these skews stick out about that far. Okay, half an inch longer than they should have been. And then after I put this piece on the top, kept playing with it, making sure that it's working correctly. Then I squeeze this enough that there's a little play. Again, due to friction, then it won't work very well. Okay, so like these gears, they are so tight. Whoever designed this, I had to basically go back and forth a few times until it stopped dragging. Okay, and that's because these teeth, on the gears, right? They are pretty sharp, because the laser cutter cuts exactly 90 degrees to the piece, right? And so I had to work them in basically. I didn't use any lubricant, but it now spins very easily. Okay, so that's about it for today's video. I wish you a great day and have a great hobby time, or if you want to replicate this one, make sure that you have fun with it. Bye bye.